Hey guys, my name is Rajan and you're watching Lens Wars. Today I have got the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra and I'm gonna compare this with the S25 Ultra, which is the latest flagship of the Samsung. So let's see if the Samsung can beat the Camera King, and it's gonna be a really detailed camera comparison. And so do subscribe the channel. Currently I'm recording this video on both of these selfie cameras, and you can see that Huawei colors look very good, and it has got the 0.8x as well as the wide angle as well, so you can capture really good vlogs with this phone. So but you don't have that on the S25 Ultra. So let's start the video now and let's dive into the detailed camera comparison. Well, if we talk about the camera hardware, the Pura 70 Ultra has a 1-inch sensor offering better low light performance, natural bokeh and dynamic range. The S25 Ultra packs a 200 megapixel sensor, excelling in resolution, zoom and video. Huawei wins in hardware, but let's see if Samsung can beat it in software optimization. Let's see which phone performs better in real world. Here's a 1x shot, and the Pura 70 Ultra's 1-inch sensors gives a natural background blur without portrait mode, while the S25 Ultra keeps the background sharper. Zooming in, the Pura 70 Ultras capture more detail, especially in the dress textures, but its skin tones leans towards a softer whitish look. The S25 Ultra on the other hand boosts colors more, making skin tones look more natural. Dynamic range is a little bit better on the S25 Ultra, especially in the greens and the background. Overall, I prefer the S25 Ultra shot here, so I'll give this win to the S25 Ultra. Let's check out more shots. Here's a wide angle shot, and right away the Pura 70 Ultra impresses with vibrant colors. The background bushes and even skin tones look more lively, and the white dress pops beautifully. However, when zooming in, the S25 Ultra's 50 megapixel sensor retains more details as compared to the 40 megapixel available on the Pura 70 Ultra, especially in the face and hair. While the Pura 70 Ultra applies noise reduction, softening the skin, the S25 Ultra also introduces a slight pinkish tint on the ground, which isn't present on the Pura 70 Ultra. Overall, I prefer the colors on the Pura 70 Ultra here, so it takes the win of the ultra wide here. Let's check out more shots. So in this greenery shot, the Pura 70 Ultra offers more authentic colors, but the yellows in the flowers are overexposed and too bright, affecting the dynamic range. The S25 Ultra, though overly saturated for some taste, captures a pleasing and vibrant shot with better exposed greens and more vivid colors. The Pura 70 Ultra does have a sharper details, but its muted colors don't do justice to the scene. So overall, this S25 Ultra shot looks more balanced and visually appealing. And also you can see the dynamic range at the back. It's able to capture the clouds better. So for me, the win goes to the S25 Ultra for this one. Let's move on. Without portrait mode, but it sacrifices detail. Zooming in, the Pura 70 Ultra image is softer with less detail on the face and clothing. The Samsung S25 Ultra captures far more detail, especially on your sweatshirt and jacket. Although the colors are a bit more saturated, but the Pura 70 Ultra handles dynamic range better and maintains more realistic color. The S25 Ultra takes the leads with its sharper, more detailed shot. So for this 2x shot, I'll have to give this win to the S25 Ultra because it's capturing more detail, and my face on the Pura 70 Ultra is a little too much softer and unusable. So this 25 Ultra is the winner here. Let's check out more shots. In this landscape shot, the Pura 70 Ultra does a better job handling shadows, especially in the trees, pulling them up for a more balanced exposure. The S25 Ultra, though vibrant with boosted saturation, feels less authentic in comparison. The Pura 70 Ultra captures more natural and realistic colors with slightly sharper details. Upon zooming in, the overall tonal balance and shadow handling on the Pura 70 Ultra create a more pleasing and lifelike shot. So for this 1x landscape, the Pura 70 Ultra takes the win for its authenticity and detail. Let's check out more shots. So in this low light wide angle shot, the Pura 70 Ultra brings a much brighter and more saturated image with better light handling and exposure. The dynamic range and light exposure are more balanced, especially in the background. However, the S25 Ultra with its 50 megapixel captures more detailed textures when zooming in, thanks to its higher resolution. While the colors on the S25 Ultra aren't as appealing, the post shots perform well. Overall, you can look at the lights here at the background. The exposure on the Pura 70 Ultra looks far better. So overall, I prefer the Pura 70 Ultra for its more natural handling of light and exposure. So it takes the win here. So let's move on.
So in this 3.5x shot, the Pura 70 Ultra offers natural background bokeh even without portrait mode, which enhances the overall aesthetic. The S25 Ultra, however, captures more authentic colors with the fur jacket and skin tones appearing more true to life. Zooming in, the Pura 70 Ultra wins in terms of details on the face, while the S25 Ultra shows some noise, but it has better textures on my jacket here, and also looks better and true to life. The colors look better. So both shots are impressive, and I'd give a +1 to both for their strengths. For me, the Pura 70 Ultra edges with more appealing skin tones, but I'll give this +1 to both shots. So let's continue with more shots now. So at 20x zoom, the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra has more pleasing colors, but the Samsung S25 Ultra excels in detail. The S25 Ultra captures better textures on the pillar and more definition in the tree at the back. Even the crow is clearer on the S25 Ultra, while the Pura 70 Ultra struggles with underexposure and softer details. The S25 Ultra maintains sharper, more defined zoom shots. So when it comes to zoom, the S25 Ultra clearly outperforms the Pura 70 Ultra here. So I'll give this one to the S25 Ultra. Let's check out more shots. So here's the selfie comparison, and I would say this is a very tough shot, and with the help of this shot you guys will be able to analyze how both phones handle these tough selfie shots, because most of these smartphones, flagship smartphones, have very good selfies. So the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra in this picture takes the lead with better dynamic range handling. The sunset in the background is captured beautifully, while the S25 Ultra struggles with overexposure, failing to capture the sky. The Pura 70 Ultra also delivers superior skin textures and more accurate color tones. Though the S25 Ultra gives a pinkish tint to the hair, the details on the Pura 70 Ultras are much sharper. And the Pura 70 Ultra also delivers superior skin textures and more accurate color tones. So from the fur on your jacket to the beard, the Pura 70 Ultra is able to do much better. So for day selfies, the Pura 70 Ultra is the clear winner, handling the tough shots with ease. So I'll give this one to the Pura 70 Ultra. Let's check out more shots. Here's a 1x portrait shot, and the Pura 70 Ultra absolutely shines. It delivers a stunning cinematic look with natural greens and a model that looks straight out of the DSLR shot. In contrast, the S25 Ultra's portrait looks more like a standard portrait shot, nothing too exciting. Zooming in, the Pura 70 Ultra's details are superior, capturing sharper eyebrows, skin tones and facial textures. The background flowers, especially the yellows, pops beautifully. Overall, I'm in love with the Pura 70 Ultra shot here. The Pura 70 Ultra dominates in this 1x portrait, making it the clear winner. Let's check out more shots. Here's a 2x portrait shot, and once again the Pura 70 Ultra delivers a stunning result. The dynamic range is impressive, the background light is well exposed, while the S25 Ultra struggles, turning it into a washed out white patch. However, the S25 Ultra does offer more realistic skin tones, which is a plus, but overall it lacks that cinematic feel. The Pura 70 Ultra captures a brighter DSLR-like shot straight out of the camera, making the model look incredible. And if needed, adjusting the exposure would refine the skin tones easily. So for me, the Pura 70 Ultra wins this round easily. Let's check out more shots. Alright, so in this 3.5x portrait shot, the Pura 70 Ultra impresses with this creamy background bokeh, creating a DSLR-like effect. While the Pura 70 Ultra excels in bokeh, the skin tones and colors are more authentic on the Samsung S25 Ultra, especially in the fur and skin details. When we zoom in, the Pura 70 Ultra captures more detail overall, but the S25 Ultra handles the jacket textures better. Despite this, the Pura 70 Ultra appealing background bokeh and detail shot make it the clear winner here. So for this 3.5x portrait shot, I prefer the Pura 70 Ultra and it takes the crown. So let's check out more shots. At 1x zoom at night, the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra shines with better exposure on the ground, improved cloud details, although the clouds have a slight purple tilt. When zooming into the monument, the Pura 70 Ultra outperforms the S25 Ultra with a sharper textures and more authentic color. The S25 Ultra shot is darker and underexposed in comparison. Thanks to its larger sensor, the Pura 70 Ultra captures more light and detail in low light conditions, making it a better choice for nighttime landscape shots. So for this comparison, the Pura 70 Ultra takes the win. Let's check out more shots. In this 1x night shot, the S25 Ultra maintains authenticity by not applying AI processing. If we zoom in, you can clearly see that the Pura 70 Ultra is applying AI on the eyelashes to make it look detailed, while the S25 Ultra is having noise on the face. The Pura 70 Ultra uses AI to enhance the image, including artificially drawn eyelashes and software-driven background bokeh. Though the Pura 70 Ultra lens flare at the top is a downside, it excels in dynamic range handling, properly exposing both the light sources and the subject. Despite the AI processing, the Pura 70 Ultra shot is more usable and far more detailed. And also, my subject, the model here, looks much better exposed. So, the Pura 70 Ultra is the winner here for me at 1x at night shot. Let's move on and let's check out more shots. In this 1x portrait shot at night, the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra stands out with vibrant colors that pop, though they may be a little less natural compared to the S25 Ultra. The Pura 70 Ultra's better exposures minimizes noise and bring out more detail in the face, thanks to its larger sensor and AI enhancements. On the other hand, the S25 Ultra shot is marred by noise, making it less usable. The Pura 70 Ultra also delivers a much smoother, more pleasing bokeh in the background. So, for me, this portrait night shot at 1x, the Pura 70 Ultra is the clear winner. Let's check out more shots. Here's a 3.5x portrait shot in low light, and once again the S25 Ultra struggles. Night portraits on this phones are practically unusable. It fails to capture details clearly. Meanwhile, the Pura 70 Ultra shines, delivering a smooth and natural bokeh that looks far more refined. The difference in details is significant even with all processing at play. Like, the AI is doing a good job at Pura 70 Ultra. The Pura 70 Ultra produces a sharp, well exposed and usable shot, making it the clear winner here. So for night portraits, the Pura 70 Ultra is the way to go. Let's check out more shots. During the day, Huawei Pura 70 Ultra takes great selfies, but at night its algorithm struggles. The night selfie from the Pura 70 Ultra has poor processing, resulting in an unnatural watercolor-like effect with a loss of details. You can see at background the bushes look like that, and the colors look off, especially with no visible textures on my sweatshirt. Especially the S25 Ultra, despite some focus issues, captures the background details and more authentic colors. So overall, the S25 Ultra selfie is more realistic and detailed at night, making it winner for this shot. So let's move on to the next comparison. When it comes to video quality, the Pura 70 Ultra could use some updates for night recording. There's noticeable lens flare and the quality isn't there. This S25 Ultra delivers sharper details, better colors and superior dynamic range. In daytime video, Samsung once again handles dynamic range better with more natural colors. While the Pura 70 Ultra performs well, the S25 Ultra is the more well-rounded choice for videography. Also, the S25 Ultra can shoot up to 8K 30fps, while the Pura 70 Ultra can only shoot up to 4K 60. Now for the final verdict, looking at the scores, the Pura 70 Ultra has dominated the competition, turning the tables completely. It's the clear winner in camera performance. While the S25 Ultra is the better all-round phone, the Pura 70 Ultra excels with its superior camera hardware and software processing. Its front-end sensors give it a major edge over the S25 Ultra setup, making it the most advanced camera phone right now. The S25 Ultra is for sure the videography winner, but the picture winner is clearly the Pura 70 Ultra, and more Pura 70 Ultra comparisons are on the way, and also Samsung S25 Ultra comparisons too. If you love Huawei or Samsung, make sure to subscribe the channel. See you in the next video. Bye.